Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, follow my truck driving career. We are on part 3 of our delivery from Roscoff, northern France, I believe Normandy, down into Portugal, a place called, I think, Evora, some foreign name that I'm going to butcher every time I try. We are in a place in Spain. We're in sort of central Spain. Valladolid. I'm terrible. It's not what I called it last time. Trust me, we got that all kinds of wrong. We are rested up. It is now 7 o'clock in the evening, 20 past 7. Let's get rid of that. It's yeah. So it is time for us to make a move. We have got I think about 8 hours to our final destination, as it were. So we're fine. We've got 10.5 hours until we need to next rest, and we have 16.5 hours to complete the journey. So providing I don't mess this up, we're going to do this in good time. Now with these three, we are trying out something new and having a little bit of music along with us for the ride. So I am going to get that back up and running. Bear with me a second. Try not to crash. We're going to go slowly while I do it. So that should kick in any moment. Now this is copyright free music from Dirty Works on Spotify. Right here, so hopefully the copyright license remains free and we can enjoy it as we go along. It cuts in and out depending on when I'm talking or not, and depending on the individual tracks. Some of them pick up better than others, but they listening back to them lately, they fit in nicely in the background as we're going along. I've enjoyed it, having it on the background as I'm going. So yeah, I thought I'd keep it in for all three. None of the previous two legs of the journey are uploaded yet. I've been doing this back to back, all three in one evening. This has been one long journey for me tonight, but I'm going to break it down because we're going to go 2 episodes a week. Legs 1 and 2 will have been in 1 week, and then this final week will have be turning up today, whatever day today is. So yeah, hopefully it's gone well. Hopefully you've enjoyed the journey so far. It's been relatively incident free, which is nice, especially for me. I do tend to make mistakes. I think having the music on and being more aware of the music has helped me a bit more, stay more alert. The upbeat tunes certainly help, and I've been recording this a little bit earlier than what I normally do. God, I don't know, that went nice, because I was obviously taking that a bit too quick. Yeah, we had a chance to record this a little bit earlier. Managed to get the boy off to sleep nice and early. My partner's at work doing a night shift, so there is no disturbances. I've pretty much got another hour until he'll wake up. Usually wakes up around about 12:30. So actually I've probably got another hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, loads of fun to be had tonight. Have a little solo party, I tell you. Now that we've been able to see France, Spain, and we're now going into Portugal. Obviously France, not the bit that we saw, the bit of France that we drove through, it was all ProMods. Now some of this bit of Spain will be part of the Liberia expansion DLC, and also Portugal is part of the Liberia expansion DLC, but that in itself will have also been expanded upon with the ProMods. So you can tell that this is newer content. It looks a bit crisper and a bit sharper. The textures are a bit nicer than in the UK and than they were probably in bits of France, which is fine. It's fine. France and the UK is all part of the original game that came out in 2012, so it's going to look a little bit dated. ProMods have done what they can to improve it, and I believe in the previous actual SCS game update, they improved parts of the original map, so some of that will have taken place as well. I think that's why ProMods needed an update with it. Yeah, so hopefully, you know, SCS seemed to be great from what I gather. I'm like I said, I am so green and new to ETS2, but from what I see as developers, publishers, whatever they are, they're doing wonders. They're doing wonders with this game, and with support on the community, seems great. I have them on my Twitter. I follow them. They seem to interact really nicely. The people that follow them interact nicely. It seems to be a great community. I'm looking forward to being a bigger part of that. Not be a big part, but you know, getting involved a bit more. I'm trying to get a little bit more involved in my Twitter these days, and trying to be more active on my Instagram. I brought them up before in a couple of other videos doing different stuff. But if you want to follow my Instagram, I mainly drop screenshots and whatnot from some of my Let's Plays and from my non-recorded gameplay as well on all of my content. So it's not just the 3 games that I've got on my channel. Other games that I play get on there as well. So if you're interested in gameplay screenshots and interacting with me on a more personal level, go follow my Instagram, MrFarquar_gaming. That's me. If you come across MrFarquar83, that's my personal profile. By all means, follow that one if you want. It's not always so active, and you'll just get to see my ugly mug. So yeah, if that's your fancy, do that. Like I say, my Twitter is MrFarquar again. Everything's MrFarquar, and yeah, follow that if you want. Tweet me, at me. Do that good stuff. I share some of my links, some of my video links. I share my thoughts and feelings on there. We won't get into that too much. That was in the first episode of this journey. Had a little bit of went off on a bit of a rant at some different game developers and stuff like that. I don't want to do that again. But yeah, if you want to hear that and you've not heard it already, go back to part 1 of this trilogy, and yeah, enjoy. Today we are going to focus on our home leg of this journey. We're going to make some money. Now, I don't think we're going to make a great deal amount of money. I think it was like, excuse me, I'm getting a bit gassy now. I think it's about 14 grand, I think, for the journey. But this is a long one. We are travelling from the most northern point, pretty much in France, from the Normandy end. Now, just off the coastline linking it to Jersey. And we are going all the way down into Portugal for one run. I'm thinking the XP of this has to be good. I wouldn't be surprised if we pick up multiple levels, which would be nice, because we are still early game. I think we're like level 8, only level 8. So might get a few skill points at the end. We've maxed out long distance haulage, so there's always the bonus XP there, which is nice. Oh, got a little bit of an incident here coming on. Oh, terrible. Oh, Christ, nearly another one. Excuse my blasphemy. Nope, forgot what I was saying. Oh, it suddenly got dark quick, didn't it? Yeah, I think the majority of the rest of this trip is going to be a night one. I'm going to try and go over to the right. If they let me through, then they can go in the faster lanes into the middle. I'll sit behind the truck in front. Like I say, we've got 8 hours to do. Well, we've got 16 hours to do what is an 8-hour journey, so we're good. And I've got money inside of him as well. Those tankers do tend to be small, tend to be slow and heavy. You can tell it's getting later in the day, can't you? My speech goes up. And yeah, make mistakes. So if you've not been following, we've only had one little bump along this whole journey so far, which for me is bloody brilliant. That was just a clip of the Armco because I was distracted by a harvester in a field. We didn't take the damage for it, and it didn't show us damage on the cargo. So hopefully we're all good on that front. But if anything's going to happen, this is going to be the episode. This is going to be the part of the journey where I possibly start to lose concentration a little bit. Like I say, we're doing all three of these back to back. So that's going to be an hour and a half, which might not sound a lot, but if I was to tell you this evening, as well as these three 30-minute episodes on Euro Truck, I've also already recorded, before starting this, I recorded 2 episode videos for Farming Simulator as well. I am loving it today. I'm getting so much done. Like I said before, I don't mean to be mean, but I get so much more done when my partner works a night shift. Boy goes to bed easier, settles down for longer, and I can get on earlier doing the thing. Like I said, I'm going to have this all wound up before he wakes up. He always wakes up late in the night, and I'm going to be ready for him. I'll be ready for him this time. I'm going to be saved up, I'm going to be locked down, and then we're going to sit down and we will chill until about 2 in the morning, because he never goes back to sleep. We'll chill till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, watching everyone else's YouTube videos, because that's what we do. Now hopefully the tunes in the background, I hope they're coming through in parts when I listen back to them. I haven't edited any videos yet, but I have gone back to check that audio and video has been fine, because I have recently been having issues with that. Not in the recording. Oh, well, one of them was in the recording, but out of the last 4 videos I've uploaded, only one of them has gone through the whole process correctly and come out as it should have. 3 of them, once at YouTube's end, after uploading and then going through the process, they've either had visual issues, so they've stuttered and stammered and jumped, which they didn't do before I uploaded them. I always check my videos are fine all the way through. And one of them just randomly had a massive chunk of audio missing, and I don't know why that is. I record my audio as I'm playing, so the audio is attached to the video. I don't detach the audio from my video. So why a big chunk of audio just disappeared in the middle of the video as well? It wasn't a very long one. It was a map tour, and it was like 15-minute long video. The first 5 minutes audio was in sync and we're fine. Then it just suddenly jumped to the last 2 minutes of audio at like the 5-minute point. So then there was 8 minutes of no audio, and it made absolutely no sense, because everything that I say at the end of the video I said in the middle. So I had to remove that one pretty quick. I didn't even notice. I don't generally check my uploads once they're uploaded. When they go live, and because I record so far in front, when they go live I watch them generally in the morning as I get up. I'll watch them, so then I know what people are commenting on when they comment, if they do, and then the episode is fresh in my mind. But I don't watch them before they go live. I watch them, I edit my videos, and then I watch them again afterwards before I upload to make sure everything's alright. So the fact that I had 3 out of 4 go up and then have errors on at YouTube's end, I just don't get it. One of the videos which will have gone out by now was a Farming Simulator 19 video on the survival challenge that I'm doing. Because of the different errors that came up on that, I had to record that episode 4 times. 4 times. That's 4 hours of gameplay to get a 20-minute video. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. So I did mention that in the video as well. So hopefully that when it goes live, it hasn't gone live yet, as of me recording this. When it goes live, people will appreciate the effort that's gone into that, and the effort that I'm putting into this channel to make sure things are better than they once were and that things are going well. It takes a lot to keep redoing the same thing over and over again like that. And again, I say in the video, it's a good job I am so frequently in front of my videos, because if I was doing that just a day or 2 days in advance, I'd have gone 4 or 5 days without a video on the channel, because YouTube kept, I don't know, ballsing up the rendering at their end. Crazy. Especially since recently I've cut down some of, although I've recorded now 5 episodes in one night, I've cut down some of my recording time so that I can help my partner build up a channel and support her and encourage her with that. She's not always the most self-confident young lady. She does have terrible anxiety and depression, and bless her, she doesn't have great self-worth, but she loves playing her Sims. She always has, and she's always created content for Sims, but always done it in screenshots and storyboards, and she does it on Tumblr. She has nearly 1,000 followers on her Tumblr accounts. She's got 2, one for that and one for Animal Crossing. But I said to her, like, why not try and bring some of that over to YouTube? Like, people request on her channel for her to, or on her page, to do Sims builds for them for their gameplay, and to do house builds, and to build them things, because she does some really nice stuff. So she does that, but she's doing it anyway. I said, if you record it, a lot of the Sims content on YouTube, especially sort of building and character-wise, is done as a time-lapse. You don't have to talk on it, you don't have to put your voice or your face on it. And if you've already got this audience that are following your screenshots and following your storyboards as you do the challenges that Sims players do, I'm sure they would come over to YouTube and watch you do it as well. So yeah, we're trying to get that going. As I've recorded this, her first video has been up for 5 days. One 20-minute video has been up for 5 days. I think she's already at 25 subs and 100 views. Now I think that's pretty good for one 20-minute video. And the more she links it, and the more she shares and tells her community that she's there, the more they'll come over, and the more she'll be able to build up a community off of YouTube as well, and get other people from there. And like I say, it's just doing what she's always done, just hit and record first. That's the only difference. And because she doesn't need to add any audio to it, no commentary, she can do it during the day when the boy's about, and I'll look after him. And because she's always like, oh, I'm not going to have time to do it. And I said, well, you don't have to do it like me. Whereas I sit up until all hours of the night to make sure I get this content out for you guys. I stay at home during the day and I look after the boy. My partner goes out to work, because that works for us better with how she is and how she feels, and her mental health. It's more important to her to have that rigid routine of get up, go to work, do this thing, come back, she knows where she is, she knows what she's got to do, she hasn't necessarily got to worry about things so much. She bless her, she's bipolar, she is on the spectrum with her autism as well. And so routine and this control is so much better for her than the maybe the sporadicness of being at home with our child. Yeah, when he was born, I stopped working so I could stay at home and look after him. She could go to work and look after herself. But if she wants to do something else as well and have some fun doing it, I'm going to do all I can to support her and help her doing that. Now, I'm no master of YouTube, but I generally get the gist of what's going on and how to get things going. And I think her content is going to be much easier to grow than mine. Yeah. So that's what we've been doing. That is us. If you want to go and check her out, by all means, please do. Be supportive, be kind. Her channel is Plumbob95, PLUMBOB 95, all one word. Yeah, it's Sims content. She's been putting some solid time in before the first video went out, so we could get ahead. So then, if for whatever reason she's feeling low, not feeling confident, she doesn't have to worry that she's got to put content out on her channel. She's uploading in advance and just releasing them once a week for now. So she's already like over a month ahead. So she can not worry about it, or she can keep building up, and then if she gets so far ahead, we can adjust her schedule and release them twice a week, depending on what she wants to do with it. So, but that's another reason why I decided to slow down on one of my series, just to make sure there was time for her to do that, and so that I could sort the boy out and do other stuff, get out of the house so she can have some quiet time, and yeah. That's me, that's us, that's our life. Sorry to unload and share on you, but I thought I'd, you know, share a bit more of who I am, who MrFarquar is, and what we do here away from trucking and farming. We raise children and we build people. That's what we do. Raise, build, and support. That's why I'm always in my videos, I mean, I'm not always, but I quite often try and offer a little bit of advice to people that are trying to build channels and trying to point them in the right direction on what to do, and to stay away from the sub for sub, and to not get into the negative habits of just dropping into a video for 10 seconds and giving a like and then leave and thinking you're supporting someone. You got to put the time and you got to put the effort in. It's hard work. Now I think we've had to take a detour. So I am, before we go off, sorry about this, I don't normally do this, but there was a diversion, and I think we were supposed to turn off at that diversion. That was turn. Yeah, see, they're going to want us to go all the way, and they're not going to let us because that turning is blocked. That's why we had to come off. So, thinking we're going to have to go straight along. It's a good job we've got the extra time. If I get rid of that one, do that. Hopefully we're still going to be able to make it. That is a big chunk of time added to us. This now may not be our last episode. I'm just gonna stick. That's 3 hours away. Right. I don't think there's anywhere where I can see where I need to sleep without going back out, is there? So.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we're still going, mate.
Keep left.
Yeah. F6, I think. Rest stop in 4 hours. Journey time, I think it was a bit long. It's shorter than that. No, it's longer. That's 7 hours. So we are going to have to rest. There is going to be a 4th episode, I think, people. Unless we can tow it. There is going to be a 4th episode. Hopefully we can reach the rest area that I've marked up. I'll just get rid of that. Let's drift across. Right. Let's get rid of that.
Keep left.
Yeah, I did think that when I saw the diversion. I thought, oh, actually, I think we're supposed to turn down there. So, not everything goes as planned, does it? So we've got a little bit more to do tonight. We've got more to do. Who would have thunk it? I thought this was the final stretch, hence why I said at the start, we're on our final stretch. We are not on the final stretch, people. It's 7 hours left on the journey. I think we got 4 hours till we have to rest. I think that stop was about 2.5, 3 hours away, maybe more. Is what it is. We can't change it. Can't change it. Unfortunately, though, we're going to be late. That's the only trouble. We're now going to be late delivering because we're going to have to rest, and it's going to take us past the delivery time. So we're going to lose XP and money there, I think, for that. That is slightly annoying. We were doing so well. Doing so well. It's a shame we couldn't get a little bit further instead of having to stop at Valladolid. If we could have gone a little bit further and got to the next big city up. I can't think what it was now. Again with S. Salamando or something? Salamilando? Yeah, if we could have done that, I think we might have made it. But we were like an hour short of time to do that extra journey. Oh, it's annoyed me. Bloody diversions. 2 episodes ago, I said I will remember. That every episode I say I've got to remember to reduce the diversions because they come up too frequently. And to be fair, that was the first one in the 3 episodes so far of this journey. But that's a costly one. It's a costly diversion for us. Never mind. Just gonna have to give it some poke, aren't we? Doesn't help that he just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, mate. Coming through? Yeah. Let's go. Foot down, son. There's no way of going any quicker as well, in it, because we're limited. And I don't think we'll be able to drive an extra 3 or 4 hours sleep deprived. I just don't think we'll be able to do it.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I don't even know where we're going. I didn't look for a city or a place name. I just looked for a rest area. So in following on from like the previous episodes as well, if you know why with the increased AI vehicles, I don't have many AI vehicles on the road, if you could let me know, or if you know a way that I can get more onto the roads. Like I say, it does seem very empty. Very empty. I know it's late night, but I think even when we were on during the day, the only time we've come across traffic is that sort of accidents, incidents and diversions. So if anyone knows how I can get a little bit more vehicles on the roads, drop it down in the comments. Help a brother out. Gone to that happy hardcore mode again, trying to wheel the vehicle along faster than it will. Oh, dude, I feel a bit deflated now. knowing that we're going to be late. He was probably towing it. He got annoyed at the diversion as well. Got some vehicles coming up now. A little bit of traffic. We are on our way to Portugal. We're not even going to reach Portugal today. I think our rest stop is still in Spain. I think it's before we hit the border. Oh, coming off.
Keep right.
Right over, right over. There we go. It's been a good trip though. I've enjoyed it. You know, if it's going to take us an extra half a day to do it, it's going to take us an extra half a day to do it, and so there's not a lot we can do about it. And we have another diversion by the looks of it. Nope, just an accident. Oh dear. Oh no. What's going on? Oh shit! The bed. He's on fire. I've hit the... Oh, I hit the arm kill. Took damage that time. But at least we're not on fire like they were. Shit the bed. Shitting shit on it. Right, that's how it's gone now, isn't it? I told you it would come. Especially with the annoyance of knowing that we're not going to complete the mission on time, the contract on time. The fatigue of... it getting late and been driving for almost an hour and a half continuously. Accidents were going to happen. Got distracted by a trailer that was on fire. Last time I got distracted by a combine harvester. I'm like a friggin' horse. I need blinkers on so I don't see anything either side of me. Tinted windows. Let's move over. Sure, there's some faster vehicles that would like to overtake, probably, possibly, definitely not, maybe. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I hope my music doesn't get flagged. My music's not my music. We are now entering Portugal. Perhaps I didn't turn off where I was supposed to turn off. Oh god. Oh no, it's just over here. There's the marker, I think. I was like, what? We are entering Portugal. We can't see it, unfortunately. It's a pretty cool suspension bridge, though. Right, mate. Juan. Portugal. We have arrived. Right, we are pulling over. Discovered a viewpoint. Don't know nothing about that. Don't know what they are. Oh, it's over there. Okay, well, it's not on this side of the road, is it? Where's the rest point? We have got to sleep. Over here. Is there a spot? Yep, now start yawning. Ah, over here maybe. A little like a spot. Oh, wake up, mate. It's not come up and said I can sleep. I'm pretty sure this is it though. I'm on the marker and it, oh, perhaps it's because my trailer's out in the middle of the road, in the middle of the Playboy. Back that up a bit better and then perhaps we'll be allowed to rest. Leave it laying out there for all to see. There we go. So, on that bombshell, that's the end of another episode. Our journey is not over. We have a fourth leg. I think we're going to be late. Never mind. Anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. I wish he'd shut up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live, find out when we finish this journey. Leg 4 coming up. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.